What's up, everybody? How we doing today? We got break number 658. 658 BD. All right, break number 658 BD. Here we go. Got a case of UEFA Champions League. This is a pick your player break. What's up, Justin? This is a pick your player break, so good luck to everybody with their players. Here we go. 8 boxes in the break. There's the first 4. Second 4. Leave that one out for our first box. Good luck. Let's have some fun. Volume. What do you mean volume? The volume is turned up. Hello, volume. Showing no sound. How is there no sound? Alright, let me look and see what's going on. Hello? It's good now? Okay. Sound is good now, Gregor? You got way too many spots? You know why? Because you're Gregor the Great. That's why, buddy. All right, box 1 is open. Box 1 is open. Here we go. Inyoni on the silver refractor, or on the refractor. Antoine Griezmann on the speckled. Speckles are not numbered. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Man, they got smacked around by PSG yesterday. That was ugly. That is on the Final Destination. It haunts you. That Musiala. Victor Boniface. Kevin on the Wonder Kids. Ollie Watkins on the Galazzo. For Bayern, that is Michael Olise on the Circle of Power. Christian Pulisic. Trey Inyoni. Guys, I'm not gonna top load the Wonder Kids this time around. I will top load them after the break. It took so much extra time to do them last time we did this break, so this way we can just get through this nice and easy for you guys. I know it's a little late on the East Coast. So that is Paul Barsi on the Future Stars. That one is 12 out of 75. 12 of 75. Yeah. I'm going to take care of your cards. You guys know I always do. So that is a Circle of Power. That is Mr. Mickey Van de Ven. Tosin on the Refractor. Paul Kubarsi on the Wonder Kids. That's a Future Stars. Bradley Barcola. Dude, his goal yesterday was sick. 139 out of 299. Check out your PC. You guys are crazy. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh, what do we got? How about Robert Lewandowski on the first auto of the break? This one is 13 out of 75 on the purple or magenta. Damn. To 75, Lewandowski. Whew. That's crazy, man. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Fermin Lopez, how do I get to your eBay live? If you go to eBay, Justin, and type in breaks in takes two. So you know the title of my page, breaks and takes two on YouTube. You type that into eBay and go to my eBay store. And in there, in my eBay store is all of my breaks for Tuesday and Thursday already there. Okay? Douglas Luis, Alejandro Grimaldi on the Final Destination. Hyper of Nicholas Raskin. Dennis Gould. Savino on the Wonder Kids. Cole Palmer on the Galazzo. No problem, my friend, no problem. Give me a second, guys. There you go. Breaks and takes two on eBay. Just like that, my friend, for you, Justin. And that'll take you to our eBay store. Just click on the eBay store, okay, bud? Alright, let's go. Guys, I'm not going to be able to watch the chat, stay up with the chat and the break, so I'm just going to keep breaking you guys. And we'll get excited when we see some more cool shit. Marcus Turan. And Waneri, Ethan Waneri on the Wonder Kids. Wow, nice one. Ethan Wheatley, nice young player, 42 out of 150 for United. Ethan Wheatley. That's our second auto of the first box. This one is to 150. There's Lamine Yamal on the base. Hyper of Gregor Kobel. Heung-min Son. Oh, you want to watch it on eBay? You got to go to eBay Live. There's an eBay Live at the top of the page on eBay, and it'll take you to our eBay Live. And then you just go and find my break. Marlon Gomes, Kevin De Bruyne, Maximilian Bayer, Lucas Bergvall, Jaden Dans, rookie auto for Liverpool. This is a base auto for the Jaden Dans spot. God, the first box has been sick with the first 3 autos. That is crazy. Jaden Dans, Ethan Wheatley, and Robert Lewandowski. That is a sick trio. That's you, Gregor? Nice. Palmer on the hyper. Hendrick on the silver. That is a speckle of Morgan Rogers. Luis Suarez on the Golazo. Savinho on the refractor. Alejandro Garnacho on the speckles. Balogun on the Golazo. Openda. That is Kenan Yildiz. Alex Jimenez, 36 out of 199. And that is box number 1. Box number 1. Alright guys, I'm getting back into this. I just, give me a second. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. It's been one of those days, I don't want to miss anything. Swing and a miss. Junior. That was box 1. I thought you said you had Yildiz. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't give me upside down and backwards packs. This is going to drive me nuts. Man, Pops, don't do this shit to me. All right. I have no idea what you two are talking about. That sounds pretty funny. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Box number 2. That is James Tavernier. on the Circle of Power. Danny Olmo on the Refractor. Barcola on the Wonder Kid. Kobe Mainu, 270 out of 299 for the Kobe Mainu spot. On the Hyper, we got Renders. We got Mickey Moore. That is Kengan Lee on the Speckles. Furiashi on the Golazo. There's Alejandro Garnacho on the Circle of Power. Rodrigo DePaul. Ethan Wheatley. That is Pepe. Ricardo Pepe. 52 of 75. Kaká, please. You want me to pull you Kaká? I would rather pull you some good cards. I don't want to pull you Kaká. Alright, we'll try and pull you some Kaká. We got Iker Losada on the Refractor. We got Tamori on the Speckles. We got Bastoni on the Final Destination. Oatari. Camarda. We have a gold to 50. That's a gold autograph of Koke. That is 9 out of 50 on the Koke auto. Nice one. Our next auto is a Black Lasers. We got Jalen Duranville. Bruno Fernandez Speckles. We got Arda Guler on the Final Destination. And our next auto is for the champs, Seni Mayulu. Seni Mayulu. I think he's like 19 years old, this kid. 28 of 75. You found the live, Costa? Okay, buddy. Seni Mayulu, 19-year-old wonder, just turned 19. I was watching the game, man. That kid is good. Holy shnikes, that kid is good. That should have been Julian. What's up, Leonardo? How you been, buddy? Circle of Power, there's Nico Williams. Ronald Araujo on the Final Destination. That one is blue. 14 out of 150. On the Hyper, we got Martin Fernandez. Diao. Leao. Leroy Sané Golazo. Trent Alexander-Arnold on the Hyper. That's Martin Fernandez on the Refractor. Kevin on the Wonder Kids. Vahovic on the Golazo. Daniel Yanez on the Refractor. Gonçalves on the Speckles. Ben White on the Final Destination. There's our next auto. We'll move it to the back. It's another Black Laser. Nicholas Jackson Hyper. That's a nice Donnarumma right there on the Refractor. We got Bremer. Eto. Rodrigo on the refractor. Gallagher on the speckles. Ueda on the final destination. And our last auto of box number 2. Oh, wow, that's a nice one, guys. This is a nice one. Rookie, Ethan Waneri. Ethan Waneri. This one is not numbered on the black laser auto. Very nice auto right there. That kid is so good. So good. I cannot wait for the Premier League to start already. I can't wait for all football to come back already. I know we ain't starting until the end of August, but Jesus, I want football back already. I'm gonna have to start watching some women's NWSL and the MLS just to get my fix. Box number 3. Box number 3. Oh yeah, Portugal and Germany soon. Yeah, that's true. Isn't France and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You guys see that, right? You guys saw me open this box. There is only 11 packs here. You guys saw that right on camera. Wow, they shorted us a pack. Unreal. Okay. There you go, you guys. Sorry. Your missing pack had Julian. Yeah, you're probably right. Wow, I can't believe that. I have no idea if it's missing an auto or not because I haven't opened them yet. So, that sucks. Missing a pack. There should be 3 autos. I know, Gregor. I know, buddy. Trust me. I'm hoping that we got all 3 of our autos, even though we're missing a pack. Unbelievable. The quality control between Panini and Topps lately has been so crap. Next, they'll make you wait 5 years for redemptions. That's true, too. Yeah, Topps is turning into Panini. I just said that, dude. Seriously, man. You and I are on the same wavelength. That is just such crap. Such crap. Look at that. Whole pack missing right there. All right, here we go. Victor Gyökeres. We got Chiesa on the Hyper. Cassidy on the refractor. Ignoni. Ollie Watkins. There's Oscar Bob on the refractor. Cole Campbell on the speckles. There's Savinho on the magenta. 110 out of 250. Gittins, Hendrick, our first auto, Nico O'Reilly. Nice rookie red, 5 out of 5. Nico O'Reilly, 5 out of 5 on the auto. This is a nice one. Nice rookie for Man City. Nice hit for the Nico O'Reilly spot. Whoever's got Nico O'Reilly, congrats. Nice hit. That should have been yours. Yeah, the Musiala was still way better. Dessers. We got Land on the speckles. On the blue, Ilakena. That is 58 out of 150. Why are these upside down? Declan Rice on the hyper. Mayulu refractor. Izikor speckled. Balogun Galazzo. Need a second auto. Minjay. Victor. There's a second auto, and that's Koke again. Koke again. This one's 95 out of 99. We have two Koke autos. One to 50 and one to 99. That's crazy. All right, let's just hope that we didn't get a shorted auto in this second half. Here we go. There's Mohamed Salah on the refractor. That is Dusan Vlahovic. Antonio Nusa, 98 of 99. Circle of Power, that is David Fratisi. ISA Ueda refractor. Arthur Vermeeren. This one is 20 out of 199. Too much Koke. Yeah, we need to see some Kaka. The Koke is not as good as the Kaka. That is Musa on the refractor. Barcola on the Wonder Kids. There is our auto. We did get the auto. Missed the pack, but we got the auto. 31 of 75. Kajal Watchin. To 75. That sucks. Valverde on the hyper. Declan Rice on the refractor. Lamine Yamal on the Wonder Kids. Osmani Dembele. Your champs. Nusa on the refractor. There's Nico Williams on the speckles. That's Casade. 249 out of 250. And that is box number 3. Box number 3. Box number 4. And okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I'm gonna freaking count again. What's up, Taylor Foot? Five boxes to go. 5 boxes to go. Would love to see a Roman numeral pulled. Box number 4, here we go. Agliouchi refractor. Barcola Wonder Kid. Paul Victor Galazzo. Jeremy Doku refractor. Matson, Ian Matson, and we got our Topps logo of Francisco Camarda. Francisco Camarda. That is 12 out of 52. George Igalena. Paul Victor. Jaden Danz Galazzo. Yes, the cards are sharp. They're really cool looking. I like Topps Chrome. Except when they forget to put a pack in there. We got James Madison on the Hyper. Kai Havertz on the Refractor. Endrick on the Wonder Kid. Luis Diaz on the Galazzo. That is a Hyper of Pavlovic. Weston McKennie on the Refractor. Toby Collier for United. That is going to the Toby Collier spot on the Speckles. Heung-min Song on the Galazzo. Go! Hector Bellerin on the Refractor. Frankie De Jong on the Speckle. Is this an auto? It is not. It is Udogie. Destiny Udogie, 37 of 75. Wow, we should have all 3 autos in that second half. Woo! This is going to be a fun second half. That second half right there should be fun. Here we go. Whoa, what do we got here? Holy macaroni. It's like the whole pack is backwards. Holy crap. Here we go. Let's just do this. There we go. Jokeres starting shit. Kylian Mbappe on the Hyper. Gel Watjen on the Refractor. Mayulu Wonder Kid. Santiago Jimenez on the Galazzo. Johnny Cardoso Refractor. Diomandi on the Speckles. Allison Becker on the Final Destination. On the Circle of Power, that is Cameron Carter Vickers. Patrick Schick on the Refractor. Unai Hernandez. Ueda, that is 56 out of 250. Ayase Ueda. Dude, we still need... We haven't had one auto out of this box, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We haven't had an auto out of this box yet, and that's all the last of the stack. Not one of the 3 autos. Dude, don't do this to me, Topps. Topps better not do this to me. I'm going to be pissed. Don't short me autos. It started us off so well. No kidding, right? Seriously, it's got to be the last 3 stacks right here. It's got to have 3 autos. Okay, here we go. Good luck. There's Harry Kane on the Hyper. Mbaye on the Refractor. Grimaldo on the Speckled. Dessers on the Galazzo. Leon Bailey. Archie Gray. Is that a gold auto? It is. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons, 13 out of 50. Ethan Wheatley refractor. Ricardo Pepi. Savinho, that is 217 out of 299. We were shorted 2 autos. We were shorted 2 autos out of that box. Wow. We did get a black laser? No, we didn't. We've gone through 4 boxes now. This is box number 4. We should have 12 autos. We've got this one to 50. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should have 12. We got shorted 2 autos. I can tell my boss to complain. That's the best I can do, is tell my boss. Yeah, there was... I mean, I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I will let him know that we were shorted 2 boxes. I'll hold on to the box so that way he can... I mean, I've seen extra autos in other boxes, so, I mean, we still got 4 boxes. Let's see if they put extra... I mean, we're shorted a pack. We're shorted 2 autos. Wow. Yeah. I mean, they put a disclaimer on the boxes for a reason, but Jesus. All right, box number 5, excuse me, box number 5. Nell on the Hyper, Nicholas Jackson refractor, Waneri on the Wonder Kids, Galasso Boniface, Unaken on the refractor. There's Paul Guparsi on the Speckles. We got Thomas Mueller, 4 out of 75 on the purple. That is a green Final Destination of Morgan Rogers, 13 out of 99. 13 of 99. Natali. Oh, well, there we go. Rodrigo Moro spot. Magenta level. That is to 75, I believe. Rodrigo Mora on the redemption. I understand, guys. Araujo on the Hyper. Trent Alexander-Ardo refractor. Kevin on the Speckle. Jokeres on the Golazo. Vinny Jr. on the Circle of Powers. Renders on the Refractor. Watching on the Wonder Kid. We got Emiliano Martinez, 5 out of 299. Black Laser Auto coming. Chiesa on the Refractor. Isco on the Speckles. Serge Gnabry on the Final Destination. And our Black Laser Auto goes to Savinho. This one is not numbered. Second half, box 5. We got Bergevall on the Hyper. Martinez on the Refractor. Bergevall on the Wonder Kid. Antoine Griezmann on the Golazo. Bergevall on the Refractor. That is Noah Darvish on the Speckles. Sesko on the Magenta. 137 of 250. Musiala, Jamal Musiala on the Refractor. Paul Kubarsi, Wonder Kid. Lucas Bergvall, 158 of 250. Zaire Emery for PSG. Musiala on the Hyper. Nell on the Refractor. Fernandez on the Speckles. Simons on the Golazo. That is a Circle of Power for William Saliba. Ronald Araujo. Savinho. That is Kevin, 6 out of 50 on the gold. Valverde on the Refractor. Fratisi on the Speckles. Tygo Land on the Final Destination. And that is box number 5. Box number 5. Box number 6. You got one, Junior? Nice. How many are we missing with autos? Right now we're missing 2 autos from 1 box. The boxes do say 3 autos on average. They always got that disclaimer in there. But I will say something to my boss after the break. Everything's on camera, so if Topps wants to see, they can watch it. So, box number 6. Hyper of Donnarumma. Cardoso Refractor. Madison on the Speckle. Human Son on the Golazo. That is Fermin Lopez on the Future Stars. 194 out of 250. 194 of 250. Yeah, these white sheets that were on the bottom of the boxes, the white sheets that are on the bottom of the boxes have been coming in on top. But now the last couple, they've been in on the bottom. So they're what's supposed to be there. It's just the white sheet is at this thing. So yeah, normally they have them on top. I'm surprised they had them on the bottom the last couple boxes, which actually makes it easier for us. But Patrick Schick on the refractor. We got Kalahuglu. I can never say his name right. Douglas Luiz on the Final Destination. Ethan Wheatley refractor. Lucas Bergvall Wonder Kid. That is a Jamie Bayone Gittins on the Circle of Power. All right, we've had one auto in this box so far. Here we go. Let's keep going. Second half of the first side. Here we go. How about that? Lucas Bergvall auto. That is Lucas Bergvall on the base auto. It's the second auto of his today. It's a cursed. I hope not. Leon Bailey. Unai Hernandez. That is Michael Olise on the Circle of Power. There's another auto right there. That's a third one for this box. On just one half. Maybe they got maybe they got moved to this side. Maybe they got to move to this box. Pavlovic. There's Bernard O. Silva. Adeyemi. Cheetah Obi. How about Pal Victor? Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on. 153 out of 250. We almost gotta like apologize, I think, now to Topps. Because let's see. So far in this box, we've got 3 autos. Okay, these are 3 from this box alone, and there's another one right there. So that's 4. The black laser is right here, and it's another Robert Lewandowski. This one is 74 of 99. So this is 4. 4 autos in this box. Okay, I guess we gotta maybe apologize now to Topps. We still got a whole half of that box to go. We still got a whole half of this box to go. Gregor, don't do that. Honesty, man, it is bad karma if we do something like that. Yes, I understand that, but honesty. Otherwise, it's bad juju. Timbers on the refractor. Obi on the, on the hyper. Obi on the refractor. Obarudu on the speckle. Aguero on the Golazo. We're still missing one. There is Mo Salah on the Circle of Power. Abareta on the refractor. Kevin on the Wonder Kids. Bernardo Silva, that's 130 out of 199. De Bruyne. Minamino. There's Harder. Di Maria. Nope, we're still short one. We've got 4 in this one box. In this one, this one box. So, that is to 199. Maybe we got one more in there. I mean, this whole half. We got all of this. Let's see. These are the 4 so far. Those are the 4 that we've gotten out of this one box. Taverniers on the refractor. Alvarez on the speckle. Boniface, 88 of 250. Francisco Camarda, Maduke, Pavlovic, Kevin De Bruyne. Duranville, Waneri, Victor, Leao. Yep. So we ended up getting 4 in this one box. We got 4 in this one box. We were shorted 2 in that last one. In that one. So we've caught up one auto. We've made up 1 auto. So we got 2 more boxes. Maybe out of those 2 boxes, we got 4 autos. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17. We should have 18. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, again, it's no issue because it says on average right there on the box. May contain cards with expiration date, no person necessary, on average. They put that little asterisk there on purpose. But hopefully we can get another box with an extra one. So let's see. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. Maybe we can get 4 in this one. Maybe we can get 3.5 in this one. See if anybody catches that. All right, box number 7 of 8. Box number 7. Jude Bellingham on the hyper. Thomas Muller refractor. Ethan Wheatley a Wonder Kid. Rafael Leao on the Golazo. Kenda on the refractor. Waneri on the speckle. Is this an auto gold? No, it's not, but that is Alvaro Carreras on the gold, 37 out of 50. Unai Hernandez, refractor. Yildiz on the Wonder Kid. Is this a green auto? It is a green auto. That is Alessandro Bastoni. Alessandro Bastoni, 54 of 99 on the green auto. Alessandro Bastoni. Maeda on the hyper. Otamendi on the refractor. Mo Salah on the speckles. Leroy Sané Golazo. That is Camavinga on the Circle of Power. Eduardo Camavinga. Kellyman on the refractor. Pavlovic on the Wonder Kid. Tony Fernandez. That's 247 out of 299. Bangula refractor. Musa on the speckles. Alistair Johnson on the Final Destination. Gregor, you said imagine buying the box with the 4 autos. Imagine buying the box with the 1 auto. How pissed you'd be. Bradley Barcola Hyper. Zeroli on the refractor. Cheetah Obi Wonder Kid. That's Pestriani on the Golazo. Yep. Oh, that one's nice. That's Olise. Michael Olise. That one is on the High Voltage, I think, is part 2. High Voltage, I think. Darwin Nunez on the refractor. That is Future Stars of Dial. Those are worth much, though, the High Voltage. That is Antoine Griezmann, 71 of 150. Mattia Liberali on refractor. Kevin on the Wonder Kid. There's a Topps logo auto of Oba Wodu, 41 of 52. What is the last phase of the High Voltage? Epic Center. I know it's High Voltage, and then it's shit. Damn it! I knew it too. It's Circle of Power, High Voltage, and then damn. Oh man, you can put me on the spot like that. Shockwave, thank you, Shockwave. I knew it started with an S. I just couldn't get it to spit it out. Jimenez on the hyper. Kobe Mainu on the refractor. Ueda on the speckles. Bangula on the Golazo. That is Elenkena. on the Circle of Power. Martinez on the refractor. Pal Victor on the Wonder Kids. That's Conrad Harder on the blue. 110 out of 150. 110 of 150. There's our laser auto right there. Laser auto coming. Rasmus Holland. We got Daniel Yanez. Nicholas Otamendi on the Final Destination. And our last auto of this box. Yeah, there's 3 levels. 3 levels. Wow. Am I a magnet for Musiala or what? Jamal Musiala on the auto. Woo! Black laser auto of Jamal Musiala. That's sick. This one is not numbered. Not numbered on that auto. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Gregor can attest to this. I pulled a Musiala auto 1 out of 5 the other day. The Marks of Excellence auto of Jamal Musiala, 1 out of 5. And it just happened to be the one that they put in the checklist. If you go to Beckett's checklist for that product, for this product, it's the Musiala is the same picture as the card I pulled the other day. Sick. Sick. Musiala must love me, Gregor. Musiala must love me. We're doing another pick your team break, Gregor. We're doing another pick your team break on this of the hobby boxes again on Thursday, I think. On Thursday. See here, now they got it back on top. So, alright, last box. Oh, man. Here we go, last box, guys, last box. Yeah, the 1 to 5, dude. The Marks of Excellence to 5 was sick. Yeah, you did. You hit 2 nice Lewandowskis. Are you serious? Been a weird case. You have Lopez too? Okay. Alright, last box of the case, guys. Last box. Good luck on the last autos. Hopefully we get an extra one in here to make up for the one that's missing from that one box. Because we already made one of the 2 up. Let's try and get this one too. Ignoni on the refractor. Savino. There's Darvish. Noah Darvish, 152 out of 199. Juaneri. There's Eduardo Camavinga, 36 out of 150. Bob on the hyper. Weston McKennie refractor. Reed on the speckled. Luis Diaz on the Golazo. After this, we will do a full recap. This is a pick your player break. If you do not hit in the break, we will send you something. Please do not request a refund for your shipping. So we have to send you something. We will send something, some sort of skunk pack. Katara on the Hyper. Akliuchi. That is Babadi on the Speckled. Jaden Dans on the Golazo. You said you have Dans also, don't you, Gregor? Rodrigo DePaul. Doku. Sudakov. Pau Victor. Kai Havertz. Seni Mayulu. Robert Lewandowski. That is 174 out of 250. All right. No autos on that half. Here we go again. I hope not. All right, here we go. Let's get some autos here. Circle of Power for PSV. That is Ricardo Pepi. Goes to the Ricardo Pepi spot. Quentin Timber. Cheeto Obi. That's Fratisi. 102 of 199. Natali. Camarda. Saka. Bakayeko. Johnston. Pavlovic. There's Jacob Ramsey on the auto. 128 out of 199. Jacob Ramsey. Yeah, no Neymar, no. Unakin on the Hyper. Brandt on the Refractor. Yildiz on the Wonder Kid. Morientes on the Golazo. That is Nico Williams. Nico Williams on the High Voltage. Kamavinga. Dan's on the Speckled. Noah Darvich. 223 of 299. No way. Christian Pulisic on the Refractor. Kubarsi on the Wonder Kids. That's Angel De Maria for 40 out of 99. And we were shorted 2 autos in this box. Two autos in this box, 2 autos in the other. We got 4 in 1. Wow. Yeah. That is horrible. That is horrible. Unbelievable. It was the 4th box and the 8th box, right? Yeah, we're missing 3 in total is what it looks like. Let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 18, 19, 20, 21 should have 24. I'm going to talk to my boss, dude, but I don't know what we can do. I mean, again, it's out of our control. You guys watch me open the case. You watch me open the packs. But I will talk to my boss and see what he says. It sucks. It totally sucks. I am like, my stomach hurts for you guys. Because I know what you guys pay to get in this break and stuff. So, alright, let's recap it so I can get all this information to my boss. 2 of the 3 are black lasers. We should have what? A black laser. We should have 8 black lasers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 of them. 2 would be black lasers. Alright, we got Darvish. These are the $2.99. Fernandez, Martinez, Savino, Manu, and Barcola. Alright, to 250 we got Lewandowski, Boniface, Sesko, Ueda, Cassade, Savino. To 199 we got Fratisi, Darvish, Griezmann, Bernardo Silva, Vermeeren, and Jimenez. To 150, Camavinga, Harder, Elena, and Araujo. To 99, Angel De Maria, Morgan Rogers, and Antonio Nusa. Tomas Muller. To 75, Odogi, Pepe, and Kubarsi. This one's to 52. That is Camarda. These are gold to 50. Carreras and Kevin. Our autos, not numbered. We got Lucas Bergvall, Jaden Dans, Jamal Musiala, Savino, Ethan Waneri. These are to 250, Fermin Lopez, Pau Victor, Lucas Bergwall, and Rodrigo Mora. To 199, we got 199, Jacob Ramsey. To 150, Ethan Wheatley. These are to 99, Alessandro Bastoni and Koke. We also had Robert Lewandowski to 99. To 75, Jarlath Joaquin, Seni Mayulu, and Robert Lewandowski. To 50, Xavi Simons and Koke. To 52, Justin Obavowodu. And our 5 of 5, Nico O'Reilly, rookie for Man City. Great hit for Nico O'Reilly's spot. There you go, my guys. Yeah, we didn't have a... I know that the marks of excellence are 1 every 3 to 5 cases or something like that. I mean, it was not a great case. I mean, it wasn't a bad case. I mean, there are some really good autos in there. It's just the fact that we were shorted autos and the fact that we were shorted a pack. So I'm definitely going to get back to my boss, but maybe he can file a report with Topps, and they got the whole thing on video. So I appreciate you guys all, guys. You guys were all awesome. I appreciate you guys talking, bantering with me. Made it a fun case to break. Again, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope to see you next time. We got some fun stuff coming up on Thursday. It's Pick Your Teams. It's the same product, but it's the hobby boxes of Pick Your Teams. There's 30 teams to choose from. And I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great night, you guys. Yeah, Junior, number 3, my lord, number 3. Was there a Waneri auto? I don't remember. Yeah, right here, my friend Gregor. Ethan Waneri to not numbered. Yeah. All right, you guys. Have a great night. I will see you guys next time.